Hello, everyone. Glad to see you here with me. Unburdened by what has been. Hi, everyone. That's why we do those nice little... You see, I do... Wait a minute. Why is the... That was weird. Can I do something real quick? There we go. It's still not quite right. You were showing up right on the middle of the screen. Oops! I was trying to put the overlay on the intro screen, that way we could see, we could get the sound off sound for subs and all that kind of stuff on the intro screen, but I guess I did it wrong. I'll figure that out later. Hi everyone, hope you're doing okay. I'm very much burdened by what has been. I'm still, as you can probably tell by the sound of my voice, I'm still stuck with some after effects of this fucking ear infection. It just won't go away. I feel mostly fine. Sound off. The sound is very much on. If it's off in the sense that it doesn't sound quite the same as it usually does, but that's okay. I'm fine. I'm feeling good. I hope you are too. There's a little bit of pre-stream discussion and picture and, you know, just bullshitting to do. I wanted to do this on the weekend when, you know, I was streaming on Saturday, but when I have friends along for the stream, I like to get going quickly and not waste everyone's time, so we're just gonna do all that today. What we are listening to and what brought us in tonight is the wonderful, beautiful piano YouTuber Moises Nieto. One of these days, I'll reach out and, excuse me, figure out how to say his name correctly. Playing Lumio City from Pokemon X and Y. Gotta tell you, as much as I give those games shit, they have delightful music. And given the Pokemon leaks, there was a lot of content cut from that game. Seems to be a trend. Seems to be that Game Freak can't fucking put out a game that's not rushed. But hey, they're doing better right now, hopefully, with Legend Zaza. All right, folks. What first? Can I? Here. Okay, thank you for the Lumio City cover. It's very good. I love that song. Oh yeah, I have a new sound for you. Hello. I finally put it on the soundboard. Hello. Also, we have memes on the start screen.
Oh man!
Yeah, they've migrated. Now they're all over the place. Here, in fact, chat, if I can just show you to this door over here. This is where I show you the memes, and you can see all of the other memes here now, too. Yeah, look at that. You got your Obamanas, you got your sodas. You got the Democrats after they lose the election this November to the left.
It's your fault.
Yeah, lots of good stuff. But the thing that I brought you in here to show you is actually this.
Monkey?
Hello. Monkey? This is the segment called Look at This Photographs. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. This is a new tree right back screen you might be able to see. Sorry, my camera hand was all over the place, but this is a tree full of I don't know what they're called. I only know the Pokemon's name. You know the Pokemon Cramorant? The bird that's like choking on a fish all the time? This is the bird it's based on, and the name of the bird is very similar to Cramorant. So I have one of Christy Gnome saying she killed Cricket. If it's a quick sound-biteable meme, like...
Do not come.
Like that, then I'll put it on the board. I'll put it on the board. I think they're called Carmorants or something like that. I'm pretty sure the Japanese... we've talked about this before, but the Japanese name of these birds is, I think, U? They're just called U. And then the Japanese name of the Pokemon is called U, which is supposed to, you know, it's the name, and then it's like the sound of somebody choking on something. It's like, very funny. But when I was out on an excursion a couple weeks ago, I saw, oh, we need the music back, actually. We need something playing. If I'm going to show you extended photograph viewing. How about... Sorry, Chad, I should have probably... I don't know. It appears that I've already played this one before, but this is Kure Guitar playing Mario Kart Wii Daisy Circuit, just for something in the background. Hold on. There we go. That's pleasant background music. Yeah, I definitely remembered when I played this, but that's okay. I went out on a little excursion 2 weeks ago. Meant to show you the pictures before now. Didn't get the chance to. That's why I'm showing you them now. And this video of the birds in the tree, that's a bunch of these guys! Look at them all up there. They're very funny. They look just like the Pokemon. Or maybe the real thing to say would be vice versa. Alright, chat. I forgot what order in which I threw these pictures in here, so we're just gonna look at them. How about that? Let's go from here. That's not the direction I wanted to go from. I think I want to go from here. So, where I went is I went out to Niigata Prefecture, Niigata City. Is this a suggestion for background music? I could play this on a loop. I like it, but I don't like it as background music for a picture segment. I went to a place called Niigata. It's the prefecture to the west of Fukushima Prefecture, and it's on the Sea of Japan. And what there was there, as you can see in this photograph, is a straw sculpture festival. Not so much as a festival as just like 5 of them. And I went there with a few friends and had a good time. It was very cool. It was very cool. I have more to show you though. So here's just kind of a group shot of them. Here's this guy. A little dark, but he's saying stop. I like that guy. He's a good guy. There's a cat. There's a kitty cat. He's haunched up. He's gonna pounce on you. I'm sure this is actually some kind of like folklorian creature, but I don't know. These statues, yeah, I'm sure they did require a lot of work, yeah. Yeah, I haven't even showed you my favorite one yet. It's this one. I'm in the way a little bit. I'll move. Excuse me. That's not the person standing in the mouth is not me or anybody in my group. We took pictures in the mouth though. That's a weird way to say that. We took pictures in the mouth of the snake. The snake is my favorite one. I think the snake is the coolest. I really liked this. It was the weather was nice. It was a good day with good friends. There's me. There's me and Takuya in the mouth of the snake. What's that? What did I just select? Why is that there? Why is that like that? I don't know. Don't mind me, I'm yelling at OBS. This is OBS nonsense. Sneaky snake. It's a sneaky snake. He's eating us! We were okay though, we survived. Next. There was a bird. Bird. It was bird. Do you ever feel like this bird sometimes? I think I can move myself back onto the screen now, yeah? Daki. His feet were coming up out of the ground. Yeah. Again, the sun was going down, so I had to, you know, pick my angles. It was either get the shadow on the camera side or the sun directly in the fucking face. And this made for the better picture. Daki. I think this is the last one. This might be the one that I showed you up top by accident. Yeah. This was just a field of cosmos. Cosmoses? You know the flower. Cosmos. Nearby there. It was very near the statues. And I thought, what a pretty picture. So I took it. And there you go. That's my, that's my talk. The clock, so doesn't the clock looks like a lens flare, but it's actually just a clock. That's a blurry background clock. That's all. That's all I have for pictures to show you. Why did the music stop? Okay, I was gonna say, hello, Wobbs. I mean, sorry.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, the only other business I had to discuss is just bullshit that I can talk about while we're streaming. And let me change the text back to what this screen actually usually is, which is, this. You might notice there's a guest on the various screens today. It's because it's Halloween. It's the season of Gengarbi. Alright, thank you, Kude Guitar, for that background music. That was very nice. Okay. So, we're playing Elden Ring today. And, we'll see what we can see. Last time I beat the shit out of a sunflower is what I did. The other business I wanted to mention was not that anybody really cares to know, but it's my stream, so I get to talk about the want that I get to talk about the want. I get to talk about the things that I want, and that includes just shit that's happening in my life. And I think I mentioned on the stream on Saturday that I had another race coming up the following Sunday, which was yesterday now. Didn't go well, as you might be able to predict given the sound of my voice and the fact that I'm still coughing and blowing up snot and all kinds of bullshit. I had a hard time breathing the entire time. My time got slower than the race that I had a couple weeks ago. And yeah, it wasn't the best. And I was very disappointed, got very upset about it, and then promptly got over it. Because that's, I mean, what else are you gonna do? Nothing really else to do. So, the course was also very tough. It was a tough day to have a 10K when I'm not in my best physical condition. And the course was very, very uphill. Very uphill. Though on my team, there's a guy that was like very clearly getting the better of me. A guy that I usually beat in the races. And he was like, he kept looking back at me because he was using me as a pace keeper, which I'm not, you know, I'm not upset about. That's just something you do as a runner. You're like, okay, let me, you know, if there's somebody you want to beat, and I think for a while he's been like, I want to beat this guy, me. So he's like trying to, now that I was a little sick yesterday and was a little far behind, he's like, I'm gonna keep up with Dill today. And I was stuck behind him the entire race, and then it had to be the last like 400, 500 meters, because I would kind of catch up to him and try to pass him, and he'd be like, no, and like speed up, and then I would be like, all right, I'm behind you. I was saving it. I was putting it in the tank for later. And then it had to be the last like 500, 600 meters. I was like, no, I am going to beat you. God damn it. If it's the only thing I do today. And it was, we were neck and neck, but I pulled it out. You know what I mean. You know what I mean by pulled it out. My wiener. No, I mean I won. I beat him. It feels bad. There was no like, you know, vindictiveness. There was no anger or anything. It was just, you know, it was sport. It was compete. And I wanted to win. But we can't. Gengarbi is kind of obstructing my view of my souls. So Gengarbi, you just need to. How about right there? Can you chill out right there? There you go. Yeah. I felt good about it. I felt good about that aspect in particular, but pretty much everything else I felt really rotten about. It was kind of my last chance to qualify for the final 16. If you're, you know, real dill heads will know that there's a race that I'm trying to qualify for, and I don't think I made the mark. My race yesterday was, you know, for the longest time in my mind, my real last chance, and then I got sick and didn't recover in time, and, you know, but it's fine. It's, you roll with the punches, you go with the flow. So, anyways, enough about that. What are we doing? Dill heads, yes. Y'all don't keep a collection of dill heads in pristine condition? You take the moon! Is there anything to do? Any place to go? Anything to do? I will say, because the race was, the Bonnie Village has a gesture I want. That's correct. Thank you, Chad. Oh, the game is over. Okay. Yes, the dill heads are like bobbleheads, but it's just the head part. It's just the head part. Disembodied dill bobbleheads. I mean, I guess there's this whole business out here. Bobbleheads, wobbleheads, you're putting it together. There you go. Hold on a minute, chat. I just have to remember... what was this place called? The Ruins of Unti? Sorry. Where's the dang village? Then there's this. Can't even... those are fingies. Those are just fucking fingies. I don't like that. I don't like that there's a finger land. I don't know, chat. You have to keep in mind the advanced state of brain rot that I'm experiencing. How do I get back to, the Bonnie Village? Where was that again? I'm just gonna keep looking at these one by one until I find it. South of Manus Mater. Mater? Like Toe Mater? Okay, south of Manus Mater. Bridge leading to the village. The Whipping Hut. Whipping Hut. Found it. We're there. I remember we did the whole bone whip. No, it wasn't bones, it was teeth. I am, of course, eating a pear. Fruits are essential. They contain essential vitamins and minerals. Ooh. And if you swallow them with a little too much air, sometimes your gut goes "Arr!" Like mine just did. Hopefully you didn't hear that. So, There's a gesture that, as far as I can remember, contains a reference to Mami. You're also gonna have to let me know if the game is too loud. I increased it like literally 1 percentage point. But I don't know if that's gonna be too loud for everybody. The gesture of name of Ooh Mama. Game volume seems fine. Good to know. So many guys. There's so many guys around here. I was willing to leave you in peace, but yeah, I remember now how much this is guy town. Ooh, and then I remember you. I remember you. Wow! Wow! Wowie! Gotta mute.
Hello?
Oh man. I wasn't ready for the gank. I can't be wheeze laughing like that. I'm not yet back to 100% health. When I when I wheeze laugh, I start coughing. Ugh. I still maintain that I like my stuffy nose voice a little bit. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to hearing my normal voice played back to me. When I hear myself with a little bit of stuffiness or like a little bit of a grit to my voice, I'm like, that sounds kind of cool. Who is this cool and handsome guy? There's a guy on one of the podcasts that I listen to, episode 1. You should check them out, by the way. They're very, very funny. But there's a guy on that podcast who, he and his friends who he does the podcast together with on Twitter, they will sometimes fight, like in a very playful way. Whoa, that was good whiffs. I don't need to fight you, but I want to. That was good. But when he and his friends fight on Twitter, or if they ever like tag him in a picture that's maybe like, you know, they're giving him the business or giving him shit, he will invariably just reply with, pretty much to any photo that he's in, I'm glad I'm not dead. He replies with, now that's a good looking guy. He just always replies to photos of himself with that. It's very funny. I think I'm gonna start doing that. Anytime I see myself, now that's a good looking guy. I do need to no skill the shield, yeah. I'm about to die. Ooh. I don't even want to be here. I'm just looking for a gesture. You cocks. Ganked down too. Electric Poopaloo. I can't even say that. I'm pretty sure I said something to that effect while I was playing Hollow Knight. Get new material. When will I release OCAB? Release OCAB? You mean from prison? He's not... He escaped containment long ago, chat. You know this, right? You know he's just out on the loose. And... oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, he's here! Oh my god. Chat, you summoned him. You only said his name once and you summoned him. He's not even a Beetlejuice-type figure. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I see you there. This is not good, chat. This is not good. This is not good. What if there was an OKEB for every version of the Becco? What if? Could you imagine? Could you imagine? He's... the fortunate thing about OKEB is that he's like a puppet. That means I have to control him with my hands. And when I'm playing the video game, I very much cannot do that. No. He's not going to assert dominance over me and destroy me, no. Impossible! Anyone want to give me a slight directional push as to where the gesture might be? Because although I'm more than happy to just, you know, poke around for it. T-pose for dominance. Best I can do is a literal T-pose. Begone! I think it worked. I think it worked. It is around. Okay. It is around. That helps. I'll find it. I just need to remember where in the fuck I've even actually been around here. Northern edge of one of the raised areas with bridges. Northern edge of one of the raised areas with bridges. Well, okay. That's quite a fall. I don't know why I went down here. Have I... Dog? That's not really what I wanted to do. That is a big dog. They should put a glider in this game. There should be a glider in Elden Ring. There's a horsey, though. Okay. If I were going to die, what would my last meal be? Something my mom made for me. I don't know. Have we talked, like, favorite meals? Because I think mine... We've almost certainly talked about this, because it's a very, like, basic topic, but... My mom makes... There's a way that she prepares venison with, like, a gravy sauce and mushrooms and onions, and we just eat it on white rice. I think that is my favorite food of all time, and would probably be my last meal. Listen, I don't want to get involved with you. I don't want to get involved with you. If I don't know I'm going to die, then I guess then I guess just whatever I ate. Whatever then. It is very good. It's very good. Okay. And I can't really get it other than when I'm, you know, in the States. Is it possible to go down there? Not from here, obviously. I mean, obviously it is. Not going down there right now, though. Oishi. Umai. Never really occurred to me before that the, one of the Japanese words for yummy or delicious sounds like oh my. It's umai. But umai can also mean, like, to be, like, talented or skilled or good at something. It's a very weird word. It's not that weird, you know, in their context, but for me, when I first learned that, I was like, I might be going a little bit far afield and not really looking in the right place, but... Coughing. Thought I muted, but I didn't.
Hello?
Every now and then, the Stream Deck will do that. I'll press the button and it will say, no! I don't wanna. And I respect that. It's right. Try the first section. Okay. The village proper. Frame rates are so tasty. Hello. Again, don't really want to have anything to do with you. Is this something? Nope, that's a cracked pot, but that's a good find. You are a determined little motherfucker, aren't you? Oog. Ow! two of them! There's two of them. Yow! Yow! Y'all. 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 I'm really not picky with frame rates either, but in this game in particular, I mean, when they're really bad, I feel like it comes out of me. I have to observe it. I have to say something when I see it, because it makes me want to puke. You know, if it gets really, really bad, which in the PS4 version of this game, it do be like that sometimes. Not too often. But, ooh, you see him jump? He just jumped over the moon! What are you, a cow in a nursery rhyme? It goes crunchy mode, yeah. Get a little bit of extra texture on your video game. Stop it. Stop that. Cease. That's right. So, I don't remember coming over here to this big nasty tree. Is this perhaps where I find the gesture? It is, I bet. Oh, mother. I got it. With only minimal direction. What we got? We got a video? Sorry, really want to play this on the stream. Stream members, watch that on your own. Because I'll get claimed by Adult Swim for playing that, but... It is it's a Tim and Eric sketch. Useful gesture. And I might even remember where I have to go and use it, too. Ooh, mama. I might remember. Tree Worship Sectum, Crectum, Shadowkeep Backgate. I think that's it. I think that's the place. Mama, ooh. I don't want to die. I sometimes wish I'd been born in the screctum. Carry on, carry on. As if penis really matters. Sometimes I know. Sometimes I do know. I would say it's a 10 to 90% ratio of knows to doesn't know. Most oftentimes, he doesn't know. Alright, but I'm gonna do this, but I do have to remember to put no skill on my shield. Alright. We're gonna switch out this one. Oh, mother! Let me find it. Balled up. Oh, mother. Read that message again? I remember reading it when I came in here, but let's have another look at it. Have mercy for the spirited away shamans. Have mercy. I will try to have mercy. But if they're all up in my shit, then, you know. Oh, mama. We going in. We going in. Not right this minute, though. Well, right this minute, we're gonna go do the thing that I said I was gonna do before I forget to do it. Mama, I can't think of... I wish I had more lyrics. Ooh. I was too busy eating a pear to come up with funny lyrics. You can always count on Chuck to come with the good lyrics. Mama, ooh, I am fucking gay. And next? Next? Can you remove the skill from my shield, please? How do we do that? Ashes of War. No skill. I'd like to put a penis in the butt. How do you chat? I so very rarely do this. How do I put it on there? Help. Help me with the basic game mechanics. Gashes of War. Oh, yes. I want no skill. No skill. Whoa. Don't have? What do you mean? What do you mean don't have? Maybe you can't no skillet. No skillet? What do you mean no skillet? Because I certainly have no skill. I think. I mean, I guess it's really not that big of a deal. Spinning Weapon Storm Stomp. I'm assuming if I could no skill it, it would just like be in the menu, you know what I mean? No. 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 Alright, well, go to Volcano Manor and see if you bought it. Okay. Saying now like that really made my throat want to make a noise.
Hello?
Hello? Chat, Melania's trying to say hello to you. Don't ignore her. Don't be rude. Thank you, Wobble. I was simply coughing, you see. Yes. Yes. Coughing and wheezing. What would the third evolution in that line be called if there was one? Where to purchase? Where to purchase anything here? Hacking. There you go. You'd be like a computer man. Retching. Oh, I remember. There's a guy downstairs. Yeah. Boom. I like gagging because it's like, it's internet slang. Gagging somebody. Hello?
Hello?
Oh no. Learn skills. No skill. Oh! Turns out I didn't have it. Okay. Well, I mean, could just buy the other shit. That way this doesn't happen to me again if for some reason I want to, you know... Actually, you know what? I'm good. I saw that one of those skills was kick! Why is the music here getting so fucked up? Don't get fucked up. I'm not doing anything. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Unsettling music. Kick! I want to play the new Mario Party game so bad, but I'm not going to buy it. Because I don't have anyone to play. That's not true. I have people I could play with, but it wouldn't be, you know, something I could stream. Did I go the wrong way again? Nope, went the right way for once. Does it have online, though? Mario Party Jamboree? Did the previous one? What am I doing? I'm in the wrong menu. Yes, no skill. Well then, what are we gonna do? Do we grant it an affinity, or do we not even fuck with that? Attack. This would just be for its attack power. No, it also messes with the damage negation, yeah? No affinity. Standard. Standard. There we go. Yes! Now I can activate my skills without putting my weapons in two hands. Okay, so we've got you and me, but we would both have to have the game, is the thing. Nintendo, bring back, download play. Why don't you? Where multiple people can play a game even if only one person owns the game. There's no way they would do that, but... Why am I resting? I don't need to rest. I need to teleport. Well, there's me, you. I know Takia would want to play it, but again, he would have to buy it. I can think of more than a few people that would want to play, sure. But like I said, getting everyone to cough up money for it would be kind of hard. Me included. Me included. The next game I will be purchasing is Mario and Luigi Brothership, which is next month. For some reason I thought that was out in October, but no, it's like early November. So we can have the trinity of Mario RPGs on the stream for the year. Me when I'm going to say a slur. So want to know of a fun old British slang word? Yeah. That's very funny. But yeah, sure, tell me. Yeah. Been a while since I changed my fit. I would need to find some clothes that spoke to me first. Some clothes that literally speak to me. Is that a bear? That's a bear. This is a beautiful location. Purdy. Beautiful. Let's fuck around in here. I mean, this is the same, like, yeah, this is the whole... This type of area. No, that's not true. There's a similar looking area over here. It's not really similar, it's just green. Any area in the DLC, in the land of... the realm of shadow that is green, I'm like, it's that one place. Extremely lore important place, watch what I find. Okay. Mind what I find. Okay. Bag of mystery, sausage the food. Did you just do a verbal YouTube poop? Because that's what that reads like. I don't... Bear, man. Can we just coexist peacefully? I don't need to fight you. Let's leave each other alone. Let's peacefully coexist. Frog and bear. Yep, we're good. We're good. We're chill. We're chill. He's chill. See? Ironically, the fucking Rams are the guys that are pissed at me. Tense Ram music intensifies. They're legitimately chasing me. What are you doing? Stop it! Leave me alone! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. 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 I don't want to harm them. I don't want to harm the innocent aminals. Please. Please. I am simply minding my own business. I'm minding my own business. If they don't stop, I'm gonna give them the triple moon. They're gonna see my third moon. You better quit. You had better quit. Okay. No, I'm gonna do this now. Now I'm determined. That's the wrong moon! I took the moon off. Oh, Chad, I took the moon off for the sunflower fight. Okay, so we fire them then. Okay. See? See? Meanwhile, the bears and I are completely fine with one another. You fired. That's right, roll away, asshole. Roasted ram. Is this bear's are these bears strange colors? They're slightly orange. Well, they got horns. They appear as though they would be aggressive. The bear is aggressive. Do I think roasted ram would taste good? Probably, yeah. Probably. I mean, it's got to be close to sheep, or like lamb, you know? Mutton. I love mutton. Was not a meat that I really ever ate very much until I came to Japan, but it's one of those foods that people here seem to love or hate. It's got a very similar flavor profile to venison, funny enough. For people who don't like it, they seem to not like it because it has a very, like, strong, distinctive smell. Which it does, certainly. But I happen to like it. What do we got here? I love when my phone flashes at me. It's like, look at me. View me! Jerk goat curry. So, exclusively they use goats like the kind that I just was dealing with, yeah? Jerk. Jerk-ass goat. That sounds really fucking good, though. Jerk goat curry. Can we all be adults and not make the joke about the other thing that jerk can mean? Hmm? I'm just looking. I'm just exploring all possible avenues and areas. Have you ever had the jerk goat curry? I want to eat that next time I'm there. Which won't be too very long from now. 'Cause I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow. And bears say no. And presents by the tree. Next time I'm there, can I eat it? Oh no! Well, either way. Next time, whenever that happens, there's a big hole in the ground. Big old hole in the ground. What's that all about, do you think? Ah! Jesus. Christ. That was scary. I'll be home for Grimace. Pretty good. I thought you were gonna just run right off the edge. I've had it. I've had it. I'm sorry. I've had it with the goats. It's frankly enough. Friendship ended with bears and goats. Now the weird hopping jackrabbit squirrel things are my new best friend. Let's not, though. Can we just please not? Forget about it. Forget about it. This is just the way I came in, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's you. Yes, it is. They got big old haunches, too. I guess these guys and I are pretty chill. The warthogs. The hogs. The wild hogs. Which wild hog do you think that one is? Tim Allen? John Travolta? the other guy whose name I can't remember. Oh! Is it Martin Lawrence? I think Martin Lawrence is the other guy. I think it's William H. Macy. William H. Macy, Tim Allen, John Travolta. That is Tim Allen in Wild Hogs, isn't it? I'm not, like, fucking crazy, right? No, no, do mean do this. No, do mean do this. Oh, it's because I was on horseback. I see the tree sentinel does not yet know about me and my moon, except that one missed. Oh my. That's not good. Okay. This was my, you know, the first probably 3 streams of this game was me fighting one of these guys. So it's payback time. Moon, please. Moon, please. Okay, hold on. Maybe it is just time to smack. Maybe it's time to smack. What do you mean all of the fire is missing? Gourd gamer. Ooh. Owie. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, then. Let me be for a second. Let me recoup. Let me repoop. That's bad. Badly thought out. Oh! Well, noted. Moon, not wise. Mario and Luigi Brothership is made with the Unreal Engine. Does that change your opinion on the game? No? No, I don't think it does. No, I don't see why it would, neither. A lot of Nintendo games are developed with the Unreal Engine. I don't know about a lot of them, but some of them have been. Certainly not the first. I find that information, frankly, that's unreal. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum.
Hello?
Well, thank goodness we're right close to this guy so we can keep doing this over and over and over again. Could you imagine if I summoned my slime right now? Could simply imagine it. What a loser I would be. Mario's last name is Mario. Does that change my opinion on the lasagna is a sandwich argument? You know, I was inclined to agree with lasagna being a sandwich, but after learning that Mario's last name is Mario, I think I'm gonna have to say no now. No. Fire. Ow. That was a miraculous whiff on his part. That was not. That was a miraculous whiff on my part. Ooh! I thought I was much closer to the pit than I was. Now, that is an opinion that I think I can get behind. Spaghetti and meatballs is a kind of cheeseburger. Yes. Meatball, spaghetti underneath, ravioli is essentially a Pop-Tart. See? I can create infuriating food opinions too. All this is doing is making me want to eat pasta. Which I might have for dinner tomorrow, I don't know. My usual, when I'm in the depths of training for road race hell, I am much more likely to do my meal prep schedule of preparing a meal for the week and then eating that Monday through Friday. Which means that it's not really good for pasta. Pasta is... I mean, you can keep pasta for a little bit, but it's really... You want to eat pasta with, like, the day that you made it. You can keep it for a little while, though. But I usually don't do pasta dishes for that reason, but... This week, with various... Ooh, circumstances! I'm not doing my meal prep, so... Waste. Jesus Christ! Maybe this guy wants a big shield. Maybe he... Or a big sword. That's not what the button I wanted to press. Maybe you would appreciate a moonbeam. Oh, I pressed heal. My mind was like, the gears were turning. The gears were turning, and my thought was forming as he was getting ready to kill me. I was like, I should have healed before now. No, it's okay. Studio audience, don't worry about it. I'll be fine. Although I did notice there's another tree sentinel just like a little bit further ahead, so I better develop a strategy of getting good real quick. Real fast. You hold a taco sideways, does it become a sandwich? I think it's a sandwich even if you hold it upright. Just a vertical sandwich. Can you walk around him? Almost certainly. Will I? No. That is not the Dark Souls way. Unless it is like one of those furnace assholes who takes a really long time to fight, or that one that you can't, like, his legs are invincible. That, I will not be fighting that guy. But if it's a reasonably doable fight, then I'm gonna do it. What's my favorite flower in this field? I think I've got one. Okay, we're getting closer. The one at the very bottom of the screen. The one by Gengarby right now, immediately to his left. I think that's my favorite one. We need some Pikmin with orange flowers. Well, I mean, certainly, like, avoiding combat is a way to play FromSoft games, and there's really nothing too wrong with it. I mean, I feel like you're missing out on a lot of the game if you skip too many of the encounters, but, you know, some fights reach a point where you're just like, I don't need to keep doing this. For me, it mostly is like a stubbornness thing. This is the shit he don't like. He don't like the moonbeams. Ooh. Oh, I don't like that. Need to rely on my shield a little bit more to take more damage. Uh-huh. Moonbeam, don't fail me now. He's been frosted. He's been frosted like a flake. Oh, Moonbeam missed! Bonk! Oh. Get him. Just don't get him before he gets you! You simply have to get him. At this point. I should just... Yeah, that's what I should have been doing. Speed. I get it. I get when I'm using the Moonlight Greatsword, I get it stuck in my head that I have to just keep doing the beam. He was being very conscious of all the Pikmin in the field. He was. What'd I just get? Also, I don't think I read this. The Scadu tree. Oh, I did read that. No, I didn't. The Scadu tree is the shadow of the Erdtree, born of dark notions that bear no sense of order, that twist and bend its stock, rendering it brittle. What did I just get, though? No, you cannot eat Pikmin. That's not okay. Where'd that blessing of the messing of Blarica go? You know. What is this? A special physic blessed by Marika, the queen of the Erdtree, completely restores HP and heals all ailments. Marika once created several of these physics for Mesmer's sake, but never again! Never again! I already found one of those? That's news to me. Oh boy, another one. Let's fight him immediately. It is I, the moon, motherfucker. Whoa. Go ahead and ride off the cliff there, why don't you? Okay, good waste of opportunity to attack. Owie. Keep beaming. Just keep beaming. Don't do that, though. Oh, very uneven trade. Yes, yes. I need to take this opportunity to re-up my moon. Just gonna drink this just for good measure. Ow. Oog! 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 Motherfucker! Now that's what I call oog. I'm rabid. Somebody stop me. Well, I can go up that way. What was I gonna say about Pikmin being based on a type of carrot? They're not carrots, though. They're both plant and animal. They're both. They're not all vegetal. And they're not based on carrots. Olimar named them Pikmin based on the type of carrot that they resemble from Hakotate. Hakotate? Still is not clear to me how that is intended to be pronounced, the Olimar's home planet. Because if it's the same in Japanese and it's supposed to have a Japanese-style pronunciation, then it would be Hokotate. But I grew up pronouncing it Hakotate. The planet, Andrew Tate. Andrew Taint is more like it. Nothing up here, really? Just a nice view. Speaking of Rabbit, when am I going to play Sparks of Hope DLC? Good question. Wow, I had totally forgotten about that. What are these? Just graves. Okay. Is this... Have I been involved in this? Apparently, allegedly, I have. I have been down there. I would like to play the Sparks of Hope DLC. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, like, soon. And I don't really want to do the one that's like a roguelite mode. Roguelite, I don't know. Get mad at people. If you're interested in getting mad at people for pronouncing things wrong, then knock yourself out. But because there's two DLCs that came out for that, right? There's one that's like, you know, roguelite. And that seems less interesting to me than the story one where you can play with Rayman. But it's kind of lame because they didn't the Rayman part of the DLC, the Mario characters aren't in it. So it's just you're partying, the party is like Rayman and the Rabbids, which is cool. But I was like, oh man, feels kind of cheap, you know? Having a good chance to do like a crossover with Mario and Rayman and then being like, no, it's just gonna be the Rabbids and Rayman. Which is fine. It's just like, oh man. Oh boy. We got Harp. We have peace, we have Serenity. How pretty. Chat, I have to get a dang a thumbnail shot in. Because if the thumbnail was gonna be anything, it would have to be this. Too bad you know what, chat? Just because you really don't know how much I struggle with the thumbnails. What about this? Not bad. Pretty good. All right. What's this? Minor Erdtree? A what now? Secret incantation of Queen Marika. Only the kindness of gold, without order, creates a small, illusory Erdtree that continuously restores the HP of nearby allies. Marika bathed the village of her home. Oh my god. Marika bathed the village of her home in gold, knowing full well that there was no one to heal. Is this her village? She from here? Is this where the Newmans are from? Or is this just unrelated? This is... They're from the realm of shadow? Or was... oh. Okay. And what happened to all of them? They were turned into the... Wait. Her home is now in the realm of shadow. That's a question I had about the nature of the realm of shadow being like, you know, a contiguous place that it exists and always has in the same like way, or if it's like, you know, it's like a like kind of a garbage bin. Look at the place you're in on the map. It's the shaman village, yeah. Now, remind me again, the shamans were the people that were shoved into the pots? But only the women, right? Or maybe the women were like, especially, they were her people. Her people were the pot people. Well, it is a very affecting discovery, yeah. I don't think the DLC is named after this item. I think the Erdtree. Wobbs, are you up on Elden Ring lore? If not, that's okay, because neither am I. I mean, the Erdtree is a real place outside of the DLC. It's a thing. Can I go in here? Let me in. Let me in! Wobble doesn't know. Well, the music helps set the mood. It's a very... What? As always in FromSoft, for the time being, I think I have more questions than answers, such as... When did they start with putting the Newmans in... Are they actually even called the Newmans? Is that a made-up name? Is that real? When did they start putting them in pots? Pre-Marika becoming, Elden Lord? That's not even her title ever, was it? It was just Marika the Golden or something. When timing is where a lot of my questions lie. When did she go to the lands between, and I don't know, how does that... It's more specifically shaman. Okay. Okay. I suppose the timing, I mean, I'm asking questions to which there are no clear answers, possibly. Just looking. Just having a look. Other way? Okay. Other wow. Other wow.
Wow. Wow.
Excuse me. I have to Jat, I have to take my jacket off. I was wearing a jacket because it got so goddamn cold last night, like single digits. Keep in mind that's Celsius, so not as cold as it might be if you're thinking Fahrenheit, but then today now it's getting like back up to like hot. And listen, I don't mind it. I don't mind a little like appropriate fall heat, like fall weather where it's like, I don't know. For me, in Celsius numbers, that I would put that at something like 17, between 16 and 20 degrees Celsius. But it's like so severely fluctuating from cold to hot that I'm not even kidding that I think that that's what got me sick. Very easy for me to get sick when that happens. And I don't know if that's scientific or not, but I'm going to choose to believe it is. Because I really don't get sick that much. Other than when the weather is going crazy. I need to pay attention to where I'm going. And also maybe eat a pear. Oh. Torrent's like, I'm not showing up right now. You're into sticks. Where ought one go? Probably just back down this way. Also, what's with the big fucking hole in the ground, man? Is that alright? It is true. There's one more thing to find here. Okay. In the village. Well, it's really not much of a village, is it? It's kind of just a collection of a few shacks. I was using one hand to eat a pear just now. That's why I was going crazy and not going the right direction. There's something in the village, huh? There's something in the village. Yeah, you'll tend to find some weird shit scrolling through Twitter. I don't know why I just abbreviated it to Twit. Oh. Hello. Golden braid. A braid of golden hair, cut loose. Queen Marika's offering to the grandmother. Boosts holy damage negation by the utmost. What was her prayer? Her wish? Her confession? There is no one left to answer, and Marika never returned home again. Damn. Is this like a dang thing? You know? A talisman? That's heavy. That's heavy stuff. Who was doing this, though? What was her prayer, her wish, her confession? Huh. The grandmom. Also, who's the grandmom? Do I wish to know the answer? I guess so. I very much doubt, I don't really trust my ability to either find or comprehend the answer otherwise. The lady in the tree is the grandma. There's a lady in the tree. She's grandma. What was the whole shaman thing about? I mean, people who did this. Yeah, that was also my question. Who did that? And now we're back to frightening music, unsettling music. Bring back the nice, slightly melancholic string music. Alright, this away, I guess. On the map, this looks like it's like a crater. Like just a fucking dug out of the ground. The horn scent? Okay. Alright. The horn scent. Okay, of course. It's always just gotta be a fucking horrific cycle of recidivist violence. I gotcha. I get the picture. Okay, there's another one. There's a third! The third secret tree sentinel! So then, you know, the horn scent, you know, that's why, that was kind of the first, or one of the first big real... You're gonna hit me with that, aren't you? Yeah. The first big targets of fucking, violence of the Golden Order under Marika, then, yeah? Okay, fine. I wasn't expecting a third guy. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna come back and get you. Yeah. Well, I mean, I couldn't explain it very succinctly, but the horn scent are like... I'm let me not say anything too authoritative, but they are connected to the crucible. There's a modifier that goes on there, and I always forget what it is. But it's what the tree before, it's what the Erdtree was before the Golden Order got a hold of it. I think. I don't know. I wish I had a good brain, chat. Primordial. There we go. Thank you. How do I always forget that word? That's a good word that I like. I can't be forgetting the word primordial. It's just a bunch of weird, horny guys who are connected to a very old natural order. Why were they doing that? Why were they putting the shamans in jars? Just 'cause? 'Cause they thought it was funny? Where is this third guy? They were guys with literal horns. That's why they're called the horn scent. Well, from the sounds of it, they were putting these poor women in jars of hacked up corpses. The greater potentates in the Bonnie village are wearing the same mask as the horn scent NPC. Okay. The guys with the butcher knives who kept fucking bothering me. Well, I mean, I guess they got what was coming to them then. It's just that it doesn't feel good to say that. Because it's just a never-ending cycle of people committing fucking atrocities against each other. And then doing them in return. Makes you think. Oh, okay. Well, more information will be revealed as the game continues. Got it. You take... It's a good chat message. It's a good chat message. I'm gonna let you keep that one. I'm not even gonna read it out loud, because when I read chat messages out loud, it feels like I'm trying to get cheap funny points by just reading the funny chat message. And I'm stealing your funny joke. So I'm just gonna let you... That one can stay with you. You can have that one. Give me that. Hello. There's something you need? I don't... Can I help you? You alright? Look, I'm... Oh, you got a little friend! Look at you two! Oh. Oh, I see. Now it's violent. Now it's violent. Sorry, maybe he's not your friend. Is it your son? Don't talk to me or my son ever again, he said. I'm about halfway to a level, I believe. Which I would just be using to increase my... I think the only thing I'm really interested in leveling up at this point is my FP. Just so I can sling them spells, baby. Turtle! We love to see turtles. Hello. Hello, my friends. You see the... This will be instructive for you, Wobble. You see how the turtle has... Like, turn this way, buddy. Turn this way. And get your head out of the grass. I'm trying to use this... I'm trying to make this a teachable moment. So you see the horns coming out of the top of the head of this guy? They look a little bit like a crown. That's what the horn scent have going on. That's what I mean when I say they are all horny. Want to hear about the lore you made for a Pokemon I'm playing? A what? You mean a ROM hack, perhaps? Sure. All of these turtles are way too horny. Meet horny turtles in your area. Why did I do that? Why would I get on the horse just immediately get off? Young. So what's up with this tree, huh? Anything going on here? Oh, a friend lock. Remind me again how those work. That's you play Pokemon with a friend, but it's Nuzlocke, and when your Pokemon dies, your friend's Pokemon also dies. That's connected to it. I think Cam and I tried to do one of those once. Kind of lost... I lose steam on Nuzlockes. They don't really do a whole lot for me, personally. I mean, playing them, but... Just not my style of Pokemon gameplay. What is my style of Pokemon gameplay, it would seem, is recompleting the Paldea Pokedex, which has been an ongoing and annoying experience. Because I already did it, but when I was doing it, I wasn't thinking of, like, making it a living dex. Which, as I think I said the other day, I'm now in the process of doing that to try to get the shiny Meloetta that they've announced they're distributing for everyone who uploads the entire Paldea and DLC dexes to Pokemon Home. Which, cool. I mean, you know, a previously unreleased shiny legendary, and it's relatively straightforward to get your hands on it, but I'm just like, okay, well, this is gonna be just a little bit annoying. Oh, that's a friend lock. Okay. Just nothing. Just came up here for... What are these sunflowers good for? What do they do? They're quite powerful. These bugs are. Like Pokemon D&D. That's interesting. Well, then how do your friends, like, actually make decisions about, like, what the Pokemon themselves do? Whoa. Well, you shouldn't have been annoying, Bugman. Are these the... These are the roots of the skadu tree. Look at him. Look at him. Chat, why don't we do this in bed anymore? How come you never do this to me in bed? Okay. Oh my god, message way too long. This is exactly why I made the chat a fixed height. To avoid big copy pasta. Sorry. I can't read all that too quick. Summarize. Give me the quick version. I read what was available there in the post, but can't get the whole picture based on that. I just love the way the birds are always perched up. Almost never solitary, I've noticed. Okay. I could have seen this coming on the map if I paid attention, but we've got what almost certainly is one of these, like, horrifying, probably actually one of my favorite enemy designs in the entire game. Like the crystal bug beast things. They're so cool. I probably could have seen this coming, seeing as how many bugs there are flying around right here. I love these things. They're so fucking nasty. If it is what I think it is. Could you please leave me alone? Please leave me be. In summary, 3,000 years ago, Kanto was isolated from the rest of the Pokemon world. The point that only people, where people only believed that there were only 150 Pokemon in the series, and others were just legends. Okay, that's interesting lore. Interdesting. I mean, that's how it was for all of us when I was just a child. There were only the 150. There's 150, and that is all. There are no other Pokemon, so don't even ask. Oh no. Is it not one of the beasts? Is it like is it one of those weird giant naked guys? It's another possibility. Could be one of those. I don't know. We got Bugs. You're gonna have to leave me alone a little bit, Bugs. Falling Star Beast! Yes! These nasty fucked up creatures. They're so fucking crazy looking. Fight me in the crater. Fight me in the crater, you coward! Oh my god. The music is so good too. Oh, geez, you gotta stop that. They seems to be weak to fire. Or maybe not. Jesus Christ! I mean, I anticipate it not being very weak to magic, which is why I'm not using the magic. Yeah, the magic sword of these two is not really... Oog! Owie! Oh man, why did I two-hand it? Why did... I wanted to two-hand those swords so I could start using the other one in attacks besides just the skill.
Hello?
Sorry, I realized I was muted for a cough and could not be heard. Are we still litigating? Are we still litigating? Yeah. Okay. Wait, it's okay. Good night. Good night. Make sure you brush your teeth to get that salt out of your mouth. JK. Good night. Why is this? Oh my goodness. Every day I learn something cool and new about the computer. Just learned a new cool thing about how Windows work on the computer. So what we're gonna do is... Oh! What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get as much fire on this guy as possible. With good damage negation. Oh, that's a good smack. I need you to be here getting fire. Jesus. Also, I would like my money, please. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize I didn't pick it up. Stop. Cease! Cease! Chat, it's not going well for the streamer. You can't, you know what I'm realizing? Perhaps a little too late, it would seem, is that when the beast is charging at you head on, it is best not to roll directly into the beast's face. Perhaps an obvious thing. Perhaps an observation I should have made already. Pears are very good. Never gonna stop loving pears. Really gonna miss them when they're not in season anymore. Alright, here we go. Blah. I don't want to fight you on the rim of the crater. What the fuck is that hitbox, brother? And that one, actually, while we're at it. Wow. This thing is brutal. Stomp. Stomp it, please! Could we maybe be trying some magics? Look at him standing up there. The moon could do some work. He's gonna get me. We could do some mooning. It could be moon time. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not enough juice for even the stars. Ouch. Picked a bad time to heal, didn't I? Didn't I? Oh, God. Okay. The chat messages are being read. Even if I'm in the middle of a boss fight and cannot read every chat message aloud / comment on it, rest assured. They are in my field of vision. It is interdesting. I'm interested in the Mankey line mostly because of Annihilate, which doesn't really jive with your lore because in what you're describing here, Annihilate wouldn't exist. But I like the idea of it just getting so mad it fucking dies. Okay. What? I gotta get better at dodging these attacks. Gotta hit him. You simply have to hit him with that. Gotta pick my chances. That's a chance. Yeah. That's a good hit. It's a good hit to the head. Oog. Oog. No! Jesus Christ. I'm getting roll happy. More like roll sad. Roll sad. Roll very sad. Jesus. Obesus. I mean, this guy deals a bunch of damage. Jesus. He's so strong. He's so strong. Okay. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming again. Please don't come. Do not come. Do not come. Do not come. That's a chance. That's a chance. We shoot on that. And also we get my runes. Okay. Oh my god, Lord, 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 Lord. Lord! Oh Lord! He's coming. Here he comes. Yo! Yo! How did that happen? Okay. Okay, we're good. We're all good. I don't like the way his little fucking... his mandibles click like that. You just gotta keep... it's like a bullfight. Keep your distance. Keep your distance. Use the moon like the red cape. You take the moon, and you take the moon. This is good. This is good. After this, I have a chance. I have a chance. I have a chance. I have a moon chance. It's okay. It's okay. Don't put me in the corner like that, Brog. I just tried to call him bro and dog. If only I had some juice. If only I had juice stored up. It's okay. Just be calm. Be calm. Be calm. Be calm. Be calm. Be calm. Calm. I'm calm. I'm perfectly calm. See how calm I am? I'm so calm I'm shooting the moon. There we go. We do it again. And we do it again and we don't die. We do it again and we don't die. We trade and he dies. That's right. The life of a sorcerer, baby. Gravitational missile? What a fucking name for a spell. Too bad that's not really my game, is using these like gravity sorceries. One of the glintstone sorceries that manipulates gravitational forces fires a gravitational projectile that pulls in enemies before finally exploding. That sounds cool. Charging extends reach of projectile and number of inward pulls. Said to have originated in the lightless dark far beyond, the home of the falling star beasts. All right. I mean, I could use it. I have the intelligence. I'm smart. I'm smart enough. No, so no grace? I would love a grace. Grace is right over there. There was a grace? I mean, there was the grace that I just discovered, yeah. Yeah, I'll go back. I'll go back. That's unintentionally Very funny. Misreading the message worth a gander and thinking it said worth a gender. That's worth a gender. That's worth a gender. I have a little gender at it. Am I crazy? No, I'm going the right way. Where is it at? It's right at the bridge. Is that the bridge? Well, while I'm here, let me do a little something with my spells then. I would like to get my big moons back on. Did I not have a fourth spell? Can't remember what it would have been. Gravitational missile. Pretty cool. I mean, I can even fit another spell. What did I have up here before? Oh, the beam. It was beam. Well, we can just shoot it and see what it looks like. That's kind of cool, actually. Wait, and also you can charge it? What if I were to, like, do it and then go in here and go blam? That would be crazy. I don't think it's very rare. I mean, or that the situation in which I could actually do that kind of a thing is probably going to be few and far between. But just because I think it would be cool, why not? Why not try it every now and then? U2 ass spell, yeah. And I want to put those like next to each other. Hold on. So I can go straight from this to that. There we go. I love magic. I love being a sorcerer. A little poopy sorcerer. That's me. Yes. Yes. Oh. The rocks are looking more and more like fingers. Is anybody else concerned by this? Just like, are these guys? These are guys. These are straight up guys. Should I be concerned? I mean, they seem to be sleeping peacefully. They also seem to be disgusting. Oh, now that's a tragic end for the monkey in the story you're weaving there. Is there some kind of cave or... Nope. Okay. Very well. Who? I think a bug just unalived itself. Oh, so now we're seeing you guys again. Cool, my favorite guys. The disgusting hand spiders. Thought I'd seen the last of you, but no, sir. Big one! Big one! Big one! Big one! Big one! Oh my god. What the bugs are working in coordination with the hands. Good thing they're very flinchy. We're deforesting the area. Oh my god. The hands go pussy mode when you use fire. I wasn't sure, but I was trying to get a little fire in there, but I just didn't have the chance. Fingerprint nostrum. You don't say. Pearlescent scale. Learning some new words today. A glassy and glistening fragment of pearlescent hue. Material used for crafting items, found by hunting lamprey. These retrograde scales are found embedded deep within the skin of lamprey. Ew. Ew. Now that's a chat message that I think should apply to me. His anger will always be monitored by the military. Could apply to me. Ballus. We got a new Ballus just dropped. Ballus engraved with whirl-like lines. Craftable item. Boosts mind, intelligence, faith, and arcane at the cost of gradual HP loss. A secret medicine of those who attempt to turn their human bodies into fingers. Ingesting causes something to wriggle within. Ew. I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't eat that. Don't eat the finger jelly bean. Don't eat the jiggly finger jelly bean. It's not worth it. Why? Wait a minute. Why are people trying to turn themselves into fingers? Why are people trying to turn their human bodies into fingers? People just be doing anything in FromSoft games. I want to be a finger. I want to have eyes inside my head. I want to stuff human bodies into jars until the jars come to life. Why? Why do this? I prefer having a human, or in my case, froggy body. Much more, you know, a lot more agency. I feel like I could do a lot more as with a body than as a finger. Ew. I don't trust like that, actually. I don't really trust like this. We just completely went by each other. I like the idea of a of a primate or a Mankey being a spy. They're too mad. But I guess that would be the ooh, too many. They do go crazy when you use the fire. I need to heal is something. They really don't like the fire. What are you doing? What are... There's more of you still? There you go. Oh, more fingies. We're getting deep into finger territory. Could you do me a favor and not clip that? Ever. Don't do that. If you love and respect me, you will not clip what I just said. What is up with these guys? Should I feel like I just have to poke at one of them. Now they're all awake. It was bad. I should have let them keep sleeping. Yep, they're pretty gross. What are you shooting? Oh no, not good. Should have left well enough alone. Their magic has doo-doo range, though. Forgive me, I want to try my new thing that I got. That's pretty... It's got some power behind it, dude. I keep forgetting that the like central plot point of a lot of the lore, quote unquote, such as it is, of Pokemon X and Y involves this like war where Pokemon were very straightforwardly used as like weapons of war. On the topic of you know, the stuff about the Pokemon leak and all the stuff, okay, haha, Typhlosion and the other various lore documents that were leaked, it's just a good example of the by that I mean the XY war stuff. Just, you know, they like to gesture at darker themes. Maybe dark isn't the right word, like, you know, heavier shit, like more real shit. Shaq meme, I wake. Real shit. But because they are very self-consciously like, we can't make a game that literal 2-year-olds aren't super into, they stop short of just doing anything really, like, I don't know. They don't even have to be like, they don't have to show blood. I mean, just story-wise. Just do more exposition. Put more meat. More meat. And I'm not even... Listen, chat, you're gonna get me talking about Pokemon again, but... They can show blood if they want. That would be fine. They don't have to, for me, but if they did, that would be fine, too. I guess I mean, like, with the whole them being maniacally devoted to making a game for literal babies. And I've said this fucking before, but... It's the thing where it's like, oh, we have to, like, make the game as... I don't know... trimmed down and basic and no frills and, you know, easily penetrated as possible, like even for a little tiny baby. I think they need to scare and hurt the babies. No, I mean, you know, I'm sympathetic to the idea that kids need to, you know, for Pokemon as a franchise, one of the reasons it enjoys, you know, continued success, I think, fairly obviously, is because it still finds purchase among young people. But where I would, you know, where my disagreement with the Game Freak design philosophy, if you can even fucking call it that, really, is that they're like, oh, how do we make sure a game is not unappealing to literal babies? Make it, you know, just as fucking bare bones and piss easy and dog-brained as possible. Whereas a very valid thing that I've heard pointed out quite a bit is that, wrong, I meant to do fire. I've been grabbed. I've been grabbed. Kids these days are playing all kinds of shit. Kids play Minecraft, kids play Roblox, kids play very complex and less straightforwardly babyfied video games all the time. Did the spider hand give me the middle finger? I wasn't really paying attention. I was too busy getting mad about a baby game. But you know, it's kind of frustrating because they're like, oh, you see, the reason that we have to, for lack of a better term, dumb down the Pokemon games is and you know, the reason they have to be like rushed and incomplete and feature lacking and generally otherwise not up to snuff is because they have to be, we have to do that for the little babies. When, if I'm being completely cynical, and I think probably unfortunately close to the fucking truth, it's just very convenient to say that. It's very convenient to say that we have to make the games kind of like shit because that's how kids want them. No, it's not. No, it's not. You just don't want to spend the amount of time and money on a game that you would need to spend to make it really, really great. And then you just turn around and go like, oh, we have to do that because of market. Because of the market. I don't know. I don't want to talk too much shit on them because it's hard to say what they're cooking up with Zaza. So maybe they'll prove me wrong. I continue to invite them to do so. Please, Game Freak. Please. I just need that money. I need that money. That's right. You don't like that, do you? The big hands don't seem to mind the fire very much, though. Ooh, from behind! Jesus Christ. Could you please stop? Why am I still locked onto the distant little guy? See, now this guy didn't like the fire very much. Please stop. Please stop. Don't. He did give me the middle finger. Put it in there. Put it in that hand hole. Oh, ew. Disgusting. That is the thing about Legends ZA. It sticks in my mouth calling it ZA. I just want to keep calling it Zaza. I get the feeling that they're going for a not distant past thing. I don't know, maybe they are. If it does take place in the past, I agree, though. They need to, like, explicate the details of the war and, you know. There's a lot. This is a lot of guys. I wish I did. If I had the good David Attenborough impression, I would do it right now. Could you please cease? Just dancing through here with fire. Just a second. Chat. Just a second. There you go. Leave. Stop. 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 You need to stop. You simply have to stop. You simply have to. You simply must! You simply must. You simply must. You simply must. You simply must. You must. You must. You must! You must stop. Okay. Genius streamer cannot outwit several spider hands with his huge fire attack. More at 11. I got you now. I got you. Please, please, please stop. Ugh. Ugh. Disgusting. Remind me again, AZ's the big guy with the bandana. Yeah, the Floette guy. The guy who made the ultimate weapon. Which, if we can refresh everyone's memory, X and Y lore, the ultimate weapon was... I mean, I'm laughing because it is, again, like, interesting as a concept, but they spend so little fucking effort, like, explicating any of it in the game that I'm almost just like, okay, is that there is this like giant fucking beam weapon that this guy makes that uses the life energy of Pokemon to fire, you know, it like basically I guess entomb a bunch of Pokemon and then flip a switch and they all die and their life energy gets converted into, like, power. Either way. Whoa, just regained a major amount of hearing in my left ear. Can I get a sound off? It keeps happening. When I first got this ear infection, like last weekend, or 2 weekends ago, can't remember exactly. People were like, oh, is your hearing not impaired? And I was like, yeah, not really. I can still hear everything just fine. And then as I kind of started to get better, my ears would just like pop, and I would suddenly hear so much more. I'd be like, oh, I guess my hearing was kind of shitty. Yes, a life-powered death ray. And I mean, it's like I said, interesting. Like, it's not a half-baked idea, but it isn't the execution of delivering the story in Pokemon games these days is half-baked, and it frustrates me. Damn it. As much as I liked the narrative in Scarlet and Violet, it is like kind of just dumped on you at the end of the game, which, you know, I'd rather be dumped on at the end than not dumped on at all, but that being said, it was a very satisfying finale. Scarlet and Violet's finale was. I don't have any more health. I find that interesting. Isn't that interesting? There's a thick poop to the air down here. Where these fingies been? I know there was a big hand up there. I don't want to deal with it right now. I was gonna say I can't see shit, but that's about all I can see. Now it's better. Subtle change to the music. Strange silhouettes on the horizon. Oh, it's just more eel fellows. I know there was just grace up the road. Could I have a little more grace? Finger ruins of... Oh, the hail! Very well. Had to get a little bit of moisture for the old voice box, so I can talk at you like this. Dio. There's the. I don't. Why are there fingers? Why? Why are there fingers? Why are there fingers? What for? Jesus Christ! Wow! Oh, I'm not even mad. It was intensely horrifying. What? Well, I was gonna say what that mouth do, but I think we just saw what it do. I think it left very little to the imagination as to what it do. Wahapo. Oh, that was very funny to me. Oh, man. Well, I just got finished getting it 8 in a way that I believe no one has ever gotten it 8 before. Won't you take me to Fingertown? Won't you take me to Fingertown? We're smoking big doinks out here in Fingertown. Oh, man. I know there's a guy in the ground. I'm just interested in retrieving my money. And also interested in not having the exact same thing happen to me again. That came out of fucking nowhere. Wobbs, leave me alone. No, no! How do I avoid this situation in the future? Post away. Post away. Could we please stop this? You need to leave me alone. Nope. I see you down there. I see you down there. What is going on? 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 Exactly. Exactly what is going on? He just kind of sat there. He was just like, all right then. You down there, you're gonna have to stop this. Do you know that? Do you know that I cannot accept this? Continuing? Stop. They just keep coming. My hat is like my hat does not agree with his lips. Stinky poo poo, stinky poo poo, stinky poo poo. I need to hide. I need to hide. I need to hide. I have to hide. I simply must hide. Oh, I must hide! I must hide. 300 years? 300 years feels like how long I've been stuck in this fucking purple ring. You need to stop. You do need to stop. And then they puke. Every worm-like creature pukes. It's the rule. You need to stop. You have to. You have to. It never misses. He doesn't miss. He doesn't miss. Oh, he misses. If I'm on the ground, he misses. That's really funny. Ooh. He misses if I dodge. Nope. Where did you come from, Mr. Joe? Cotton Eye Joe. Where did you come from? And whence did you go to? Oh, Mr. Cotton of the Eye. You need to stop. You need to stop. You need to stop. You over there, you need to stop too. You need to stop over there. You stop. These guys are giving slight Ludwig just with the long face. Why the long face is my question. Why the long face? Come over here. This is an area that's gonna be like this, huh? It's this kind of area. Isn't that cute? And every time I get caught, they summon a new guy out of the sky. Goodbye. Well, that's a hell of a story, Wobbs. Thank you for sharing. You need to not do that. You need to not do it. You need to not do it. How much HP could you possibly have, my worm? My brother in worm? Where's the next one? There's almost certainly more of them. There's gotta be more. There's gotta be more. This fucking blasted Fingerland. Just trying to have a look around. I'm trying to do environmental... I'm trying to absorb the environmental storytelling. But I keep being interrupted by fucking worm creatures. They're lampreys, I know that. I know they're not worm. Worm is shorthand for anything long and sufficiently noodly. There you go. Man, these guys can draw a bead on you from so fucking far away. Lampreys are a kind of worm? Wow. Wow. What the fuck?
Wow.
I didn't know this. I thought they were a kind of eel for some reason. I was thinking of morays, not lampreys. Eels are also a kind of worm. Eels are worm-like. But eels are a worm I would eat, and have eaten, and will continue to eat, because they're good. Oh, I'm messing around with forces I know nothing about. Could you please stop? Wow. Chat, would you still love me if I got it 8 in this exact scenario? He sucked me up. He left no crumbs! He left no poopy crumbs! Eel is very good. Eel is very good. As far as I know, there are 2 major kinds of eel that are eaten in Japan, which is unagi and anago. I think anago is the other one, but unagi is the one that I know the most. I think the difference between the 2 being one is freshwater, one is saltwater. But I mean, you might say ew, but like Chuck said, they're essentially just fish. So I mean, I know not everyone is down with eating fish, but obviously having lived here for 8 years, I am quite down with eating fish at this point. And the first time I ever even had eel, I just ate it, and I was like, this is really good. What is this? Like, what kind of fish is this? They were like, that is eel. I was like, oh. Okay. Does eel... What? Gonna need you to show your work on that chat message. Chat member. Show your work. What do you mean by that? Fish is good. Fish is so fucking good. We had fish for lunch today. Samma? I don't know how to say samma. Samma. Chat, I have to cough. Let me cough while I look up what the fish I had today for lunch is called. Got the cough out of my system. Samma. Likely, like, in most cases when I look up the Japanese name for a fish, it's just, like, the scientific English name that I've never heard before. Samma. Saury. Saury? Saury?
Sorry.
S-A-U-R-Y? Mackerel pike. One of those 2. Pretty good. Hard to believe there's fish haters out there, frankly, because it is really good. That's gonna be fall damage. No, I thought that was gonna be some fall damage. Yep. It's just, it's one of those foods where you're doing yourself a favor by liking it. I hate, listen, chat. I'm not gonna go too far in this direction on this topic, but having done it myself, I'm a pretty firm believer in the idea that you can basically make yourself like any food. And if not like, then you can make yourself basically be tolerant to any food, even ones that you don't like, by just getting your runes and getting the fuck out. Are you serious? What do you guys have against me getting my runes? Please. Okay, that's fine too. Do that too. Go ahead and do that to me. But before I came to Japan, I wasn't like a fish hater, but fish was not something that I would have considered myself a fan of. And then I was just like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna eat what's put in front of me. And then I did that, and now I pretty much eat whatever. What's this? Is this an ancient toilet? What the fuck is this? Well, sure. Well, sure. There's an exception. The exception proves the rule. As my good friends Brace and Liz like to point out. Could you just leave me the fuck alone, please? For 1 second? This area is starting to become fucking annoying with all the pans. Jesus Christ. Stop. Man, I'm having a bad time in Fingertown. Really wishing I were not in Fingertown right now. I mean, I guess my final thought on the food thing is that it's basically the same as pretty much any other habit or anything that anything that's a part of, you know, your daily routine. You know, you just become accustomed to something and then it becomes not weird or not gross. It just becomes, you know, normal, which is how a lot of foods that I now eat that I used to not really be a big fan of have just become part of my diet. And in some cases, it doesn't really matter. In some cases, if there's a food you don't like, it doesn't really matter. You just don't have to eat it. But if there are nutrients that are, you know, you would otherwise miss out on, then why not try them out? I don't know. That's all I have to say about it. Wobble, with regards to your question about what I want from Legend ZA, that is a good question. That is a good question. I don't know. You're lucky you got me in the mood to talk about Pokemon tonight, because I'm going to talk about it. Usually I try not to, because it makes me sound like a loser, getting so impassioned and angry about baby games. Basically, more of ZA. More of ZA. Or sorry, more of ZA. More of Arceus. You can just, what is this duplication of, is this like this is the, what do you do, the giant, the guys? The Pikmin enemies with the big legs and the bell? What was Chad's comment? Was it about getting blasted in Fingertown? Pretty good comment. Pretty good. But unfortunately, not in the spirit of reality, because normally getting finger blasted would be right up my alley. I apologize. I apologize for sharing too much. What is this guy doing? You want to talk about guys that are getting blasted in Fingertown? This is the exact pose I would make if I was getting blasted in Fingertown. Let us get blasted together. Chat, you can't see me, but I'm literally doing it right now. We're we're getting fingered. We're getting two fingered. In Fingertown. I mean, can we count the fingers? Has any mad lad out there who has like a obscure Elden Ring lore channel that covers stuff that's like not the main Elden Ring lore? Has somebody out there gone and counted all the fingers in Fingertown, which is what this place is now canonically called? It's got to be at least 10. I'm good. We're not engaging with these guys. It's a bit much for me right now. A bit sick of it, really. 12? 12 seems like too much. I don't think there's 12. I think like 10, 11, 11.5. Dale! No. No, I'm sorry. Simply no. Simply no! And we've been puked on. That's cool how many of my beams just hit just now. You guys are so bad at magic. Please. Like he does one little beep. And then he gives up. Can we please not? The stars did not reach. That's fine. There's a Futurama episode that's a parody of Dune, but in a cat litter box. Isn't that interesting? I'm beginning to think that I actually can't psychologically handle this area right now. I'm beginning to think that. It's coming. It's coming. Infinite range. Infinite range. What are you talking about? Go to hell! Go to hell! Go to hell. You were disappointed in Fingertown? That's interesting. I'm finding it innervating. Vocabulary heads know what I'm talking about. No guy appeared this time. Real vocab heads will know what I mean by innervating. Very cool area. Very sure is pissing me off right now, but I suppose that's nothing wrong with that. That's one of the objectives. All right. Yes, you're right. Sorry. I was misspeaking just now. The word I was looking for is aggravating. I'm being so aggravated. Case in fucking point, my brother. My brother in eel! Electros, this is not. Could you please leave me the fuck alone? Please? Please? Here's real magic for you, dude. You want to see some real magic? I got real magic. Don't wiggle your fingers around at me. These guys fucking suck. I'm pulling the trigger. It's slime time. Hey, hey, hello, Poopy 2. Have you ever heard about these guys? They're really fucking annoying. I know there's an item up there, but I don't even want to deal with trying to get it until... There you go. Target Poopy 2. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That is correct. That is correct. Do I know of Magic the Gathering? I am aware of its existence, yes. I don't think I've ever once played it. Wait, what? So, about this item. Did this guy drop something? Just more scales. Trivialize this area with bow sniping. I mean, who could blame you? It's pretty fucking annoying. In a good way. You gotta have those every now and then. You gotta have an area that just pisses me off. I missed a new item in that drop. Poopy 2 is just like sullen. It's like, I hate this. Finger mimic? Light pink mushroom resembling a wizened finger. Material used for crafting item. I thought mimic, you know, mimic carries to me a different connotation. Exceedingly rare to find. Used by those who wish... Used to? Is that a typo? Used to... I think that's just supposed to be used. Used by those who wish to become fingers to induce hallucinations. They call these mushrooms the stillborn of the two fingers. People just be tripping on finger mushrooms? Okay. There was just an item laying around somewhere around here that I thought I saw once upon a time. But yeah, like Chad posted a little while ago, I'm wondering, what's the deal? What's the deal with these guys in here sucking fingies? It's not normal behavior. I don't think we can give it a pass, really. I don't think I can say this is okay. One thing it is okay to suck? Pears. Pears of what? I'll never say. Chat, what if my voice never recovers? I'm getting kind of worried about that. It's been like more than a week, so getting a little worried. It's not really like, I mean, yeah, I can just stop talking. I kind of do that for my job anyways, so it will be fine. It'll be fine. I'm mostly just like, how long is this illness gonna keep going? But I mean, it's a pretty serious thing. I used to have a bunch of problems with it when I was little. I don't know if I, you know, went over this when we were discussing the whole ear infection lore last week, but when I was very, very young, I mean, too young to really even remember, I got this information secondhand from my mother. I, like, had surgeries, like, multiple surgeries on my ears and nose when I was young. Because I just had, like, so much trouble with them. They kept getting infected, and, I remember hearing about various operations that were done on my little child head. And then thenceforth I had a bunch of ear, nose, and throat problems, but you know, not since then has that happened to me. So I feel sorry for Little Dill if this was what he was dealing with all the time. Don't puke on me. I want to recreate the "Don't Tread on Me" flag with one of these guys, and it says "Don't puke on me." Asthma. Did you ever use an inhaler? You fucker. Did you ever use an inhaler, you fucker? I like to blend my angry messages, or my messages, excuse me, my response to chat messages with my angry, exhortations to enemies. I can do words. Sometimes. Frame rates, huh? I remember when I had frame rates. Okay, this is what we're doing, huh? What if I gave you a little magic of my own, huh? Okay, what if I didn't give you any magic at all? Jesus Christ, man. This is... Poison! Poisson! Well, just allow me to get the fuck out of here then. Also, is Poopy 2 dead or just gone? I think I have that memory too. Maybe I also had childhood asthma. But I don't remember the word asthma. I didn't really need to use that. I was just about done with the poison anyways. I remember having like a vaporizer and there being a lot of Vicks Vapor Rub involved. Well, I don't really need to fight you, but you just pissed me off too bad. That spell actually fucking rocks. The gravity missile. Fuck you, dude. If this... Chat, what's happening? What's happening? That's really crazy. That's really crazy that that would happen.
Game!
We are under fucking attack.
Hello?
I think other than when I was a very, very young boy is when I had all the fucked up ear, nose, and throat problems. But when I got a little bit older, I was fine. I was not really a very sickly child beyond that. Very fortunately, and as an adult too. You know, I get sick every now and then, but I like to think that my lifestyle helps me out with that. I eat pretty decent. I'm somewhat active. All that shit. Chad, that's fucking horrifying. Why would you tell me this? Why would you do this? If you're gonna get got by the purple ring magic, do it on horseback. That way when you fall on your back, the worms can't eat your brain. Remember this advice. This advice will help you in life. Remember it exactly the way I just said it. Verbatim. I need you to stop, though. I do need this to stop. I need this magic to cease. Jesus Christ! So that's a pretty fucked up story that you just told. About getting a tree branch in your leg, basically. Just don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. Spider bite. Don't let it happen would be another good soundboard item. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. I can see that getting a lot of use. What's those fingers? Fingers? Fingers! Probably the 4th or 5th time I've done that is do fingers in the Robotnik Pingus voice. Where's my runes, though? There was another splinter in your right hand. Are we swapping splinter stories? Because I don't have that many, but if we want to swap splinter stories, I can give you one. When I was younger, I imagined splinters being much more of a common problem than they really are. Finger mimic. That's good. Huge through the meat. Oh, pretty bad. These guys are very quickly becoming my least favorite fucking type of enemy. hold on. I'm gonna give you my Splinter story in a second. Chat, we... Oh, you're lucky that I'm involved in really disgusting and upsetting and frustrating combat. Otherwise, these body horror stories would start really getting to me. Mine isn't even gross. Mine's more like... Mine is like slapstick Splinter humor. So, you did chat, I'm sorry. It is way too late to apologize for starting Splinter talk. It's already too late. We're already doing it. But here, I'll let some of the air out of the room with this one. Gotta cough first, though. True dillheads again will know, because really true dillheads will also be for you know, will have gone to school in Buchanan, West Virginia, and have spent some time at the Buchanan Upshur High School swimming pool in the summer, perhaps. And I remember when I was quite young, I went there with my mom in the summertime, and there was a picnic table, and I had my swimming trunks on. I think I was getting sunscreen applied to myself, and I go to slide off the picnic table after the sunscreen application has finished, and I feel a lot of splinters go into my raw butt cheeks. And lo and behold, go into I say ow, and my mom goes into the locker room with me, and yeah, there were just a bunch of splinters from the picnic table in my arse. Just like big ones too. Would you stop? So yeah, my mom had to pick a bunch of splinters out of my butt. Fortunately, the cheeks, not the more sensitive part of the butt. You know, your butt's tough. I mean, I don't know about everyone else. I got a fat ass. Ooh, let's reassess how forthcoming I'm willing to be with personal information on the stream. But, you know, the butt is a relatively tough area. It wasn't too painful, but it was like, oh, yeah, I guess I got a bunch of wood in my ass. Just an ordinary Wednesday. There's the fingers seem to centralize here. The stingy finger seems to probe his butt at night. Converge, that's the word. How tonight was I able to think of the word recidivism or recidivist and not the word converge? Stop it. Oh, chat. I will never be happier than when I am the fuck out of here. Please. Please. I'm so tired of these worm guys. I really don't want to see them anymore. I don't want to get puked on. I don't want to get it ate anymore. I just want to get the fuck out of here. I want to see what there is to see, get what there is to get, fight who there is to fight, and be gone. Fingers all over the shop. One small grace has been that there are fewer and fewer of the guys that ring you up, put you in the ring. Nailstone. Flake-like stone shard with a faint fingerprint engraving. Material used for crafting items found at finger ruins. A piece that came loose from the tip of one of the column-like stone fingers that grow at the finger ruins. Okay. I mean, I'm just kind of like, again, I'm going to use the word again. but I'm probing around the center here. Kind of just nervous to go in the middle and see what awaits me there. Try finger. Could you imagine the sheer volume of try finger butthole messages we would see if I had online right now? Kind of makes me upset that I don't have it. There would be so many finger butthole messages. That's not a finger. Yeah. Well, chat, you know. It is what it is. What are the, I'm seeing a lot of these these ballless type objects around here. I would have probably, my first message to write would have been try hole but finger. He did the finger gesture at the end of one of the big severed fingers and said, time for giant pickle. Pretty good. Am I to commune with the fungus? Sound hanging bell. I saw it. I just want to get a kind of a look at it. Or don't blow. He blew into it. Okay. This is what we get for coming down here. I mean, not bad. A cerulean colored talisman pattern after the Erdtree seed, right? Greatly boosts FP restoration. The Erdtree seed of this talisman, excuse me, the Erdtree seed of this talisman was presumed to be an object of myth. This age-old artifact also depicts the two fingers, perhaps harking back to the birth of the Erdtree. Now, go back and talk to the guy at Manus Mater. Okay. The Erdtree, I want to get... The Erdtree seed of this talisman was presumed to be an object of myth. The age-old artifact also depicts the two fingers. What do the fucking fingers have to... Like, it's crazy that I'm this far into a DLC playthrough of Elden Ring. And I'm like, what do the fingers have to do with anything? I'm gonna go do that. Just let me keep poking around here for just a little bit longer. Probing, even, if you would allow me to say so. But I would suspect that there's really... I mean, this is about it. What do fingers have to do with the birth of the Erdtree? Is what I'm saying. Remains to be seen, it sure does. Alright. Alright. But I mean, I can also go down. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Sure are a lot of worms over here. Gee! Sure is worm around here. Mini rune, you got that right. What if I were to just run? What if I were to just run through here and not pay these worms any mind? I mean, that is the kind of, that's with a lot of Elden Ring lore. Unless you really, is this actual poo-poo mist? It's very green. Oh my god. With a lot of Elden Ring lore, if you don't kind of, like, seek it out and, like, try to figure it out by watching videos or, you know, asking people about it, a lot of it winds up a mystery. There's a bit of effort that's required. Which is part of the fun. I mean, it is. It feels, you know, it feels like it's actually been thought out, considered, and even in a way that makes it not like, you know, too straightforward. A lot of it can be open-ended. A lot of it can be, you know, interpreted. I mean, that's why there's a whole community around Elden Ring and FromSoft game in general lore, you know? Because it does encourage, it encourages, like, a community to appear around it. Which I think is cool. Too many farts around here. Too many farts, can't see. Too much fart. I mean, there appears to be just about nothing down here, yeah? You want to make that kind of lore? Maybe you should give studying literature a shot. I mean, not for nothing, a lot of people who are good at writing stories are people who love reading stories, so, you know, the more you take in, the more you can, you know, use that as fuel to make something of your own. Also, you can just enjoy it. That's also another cool thing about reading books and literature in general. They're just fun and interesting and cool to read. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and say there's somebody on my ass. I want to teleport out of here and talk to the fella I was told to talk to. It's just this is just a fucking disgusting area of the game. It looks gross on the map, and it is gross. Mater. I'm looking for Mater. I'll find it. Don't worry about me first. Just give me a sec. It was here. Yeah, the guy in the big cathedral, yeah? Feels like the dream to make a game whose lore breeds speculation, the likes of which we haven't seen since SS and Truck. Yeah. But for it to be, like, intentional, yeah? And for there to be, like, some meat there. For it to have substance. And not just totally kind of, like, fans making shit up to pass the time or to, like, you know, occupy themselves. The thing about FromSoft is it feels very, like, it feels real. Yeah, that is fine too. It's fine if people do just make shit up. Well, I do think there's an element of that to FromSoft storytelling. A story that compels its readers to write in kind, yeah. I guess that is the essence of what I'm, like, talking about.
Oh, there you are.
Yes, I am.
The exalted timbre of the bell has reached
Timbre?
these ears of mine.
Timbre?
Gracious, the starry sky is wondrous tonight indeed. Only your fate shines brighter. But fate can be a strange thing indeed. The hanging bell you sounded was not the one on the map I gave you.
What?
The bell you found was in fact here.
What?
Please take a second look at the original map, and may the gleaming stars guide you evermore.
Can you tell me about the nature of the world?
I fear that you have borne witness to the whole of it.
I was afraid of that.
Conceits, the hypocrisy of the world built upon the Erdtree, the follies of men, their bitter suffering. Is there no hope for redemption? The answer, sadly, is clear.
It is?
There never was any hope. They were each of them defective, unhinged from the start.
He's talking about you, chat.
Herself, and the fingers that guided her. And this is what troubles me. No matter our efforts, if the roots are rotten,
The roots are
we
rotten.
have little recourse.
Recourse. He had to roll the R's on recourse too. Oh, this man is spilling so much fucking tea.
Ever young Mikola saw things for what they were. He knew that his bloodline was tainted, his roots mired in madness. A tragedy if ever there was one. That he would feel compelled to renounce everything when the blame lay squarely with the mother.
Okay. That's big lore. Big lore. That's very interesting to me. Yeah, if I had Tim and Eric, the universe brain explosion, I would play that right now. Sorry? I don't, but yeah, I mean, you do have to question, like, how reliable is this guy's telling of events, but I need some time to think. These are the spells that those fucking detestable worms were using, I'm assuming, right? Glintstone sorcery of Count High Priest. One of the finger sorceries said to have finger sorceries, huh? Uh-huh. Said to have been discovered in a hallowed ruin. Flings a magic nail that crumbles during flight. Charging increases potency. Count Emir boasts that this is mere child's play, an echo of a greater truth. This one too. Same thing. Just more of them. Okay.
May the gleaming stars guide you evermore.
Map to old ruins received. Check in inventory.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
May the gleaming stars
Oh, hello. Oh, as if I didn't just dump a whole fuckload of lore on you. A simple old map, faded and dirty, acquired from Count Emir, High Priest, indicates another hallowed ruin, apart from the one shown on the first map. May the gleaming stars guide you evermore. This is just a hand. Beloved Stardust, a talisman depicting a wizened hand gently gripping it. Shortens casting speed for sorcery and incantations by the utmost, but increases damage taken. I would like to see it. I would like to see it. I would like to see how that looks on Poopy the Frog. Count Emir was known for his recitations. One need only to envision the romance of the stars above, with adoration for stardust in one's heart to become a great sorcerer. Do so, and you will know love. Pardon? One need only envision the romance of the stars above with adoration for stardust in one's heart to become a great sorcerer. What was the, what is the talisman I have on right now that decreases spell casting time? It would be this, right? Wow. Wow. Increases damage taken. Chat, we do risk reward now. We now do risk reward. Chat, that's what I'm talking about. I'm a child of the fucking stars at heart. That's why I had to become a sorcerer. That's all right, Wob. See you later. Night night. Get some sleep. Let me look at the clock right now. It's probably about the bedtime for me too, but I can do, you know, I can do something else. I can do a little bit more. Wait, when it says examine using square, what does that mean now? That really do be all it takes to be a great sorcerer, though. It is about that time. But let me like just get to where this is trying to get me to go. When it says examine using square, does it mean like I'm supposed to squint at this and figure out where to go? Chat, I'm being big stupid. Yeah. Really? Oh, I don't actually have to worry about that? Wait a minute, I'm curious. Again, I wish I had like the switch zoom feature. Apart from the first one. So that appears to be, that's like the finger plateau, I think. And then that's like a thing. Hold on. Yeah, this map fragment is showing like basically this. But I can discern no detail on this item thumbnail that would like point me to where I should actually go. Like it's all right about here. I mean, unless it's just, you know, keep looking around the area. Or maybe could it be that I'm intended to go up in this shit? You can see the first finger ruins from Bale's Mountain. Bale's Mountain. To which I still do not own the map, unfortunately. Yes. You can see the first finger ruin. Yes. Well, let me just go up there and look. Interesting. Jagged Peak Mountainside. I just want to go up as high as I can. Summit. I will get there. God, chat, how big? This DLC is big! How big did they need to make this? I'm not complaining. The opposite. I'm... The opposite of complain? I appreciate. This was not the place to go, I think. I just needed a view. I need a view. This is a chunky DLC. Good for me! Also not a great view. Too stormy. Can't see shit. Wait, where can I... I can't see shit. That's okay. I'm also gonna get going like in the next half hour. Actually, probably 20 minutes. So, that's all right, Chuck. Get you back to your sleep. And I will join you very shortly in Bed World. We're exiting Fingertown, entering Bedtown. Just also can't see shit up here. It's I can't see. Night night, my darling. Good night, my baby. Good night, my honey. Good night, my bedtime boy. Again, would love to figure out where the fuck the map for this area is. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. So that's the Bonnie Gowl. That's underground. Again, I'm kind of like wondering how one gets up here. If one gets up there. Up there. Maybe I can see from here? I'm looking for a view on top of the Bale Mountain that provides a view of the area that I was just in, the finger area. You just gotta get up real high and look. And I wake in the morning, I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I scream from the top of my lungs. That's a finger. What's this do again? And I say finger, finger. There's another finger area, yes. I was hoping to like get a view of it from somewhere, but it's looking like that is not possible. I mean, I went to all of the graces and it was all too stormy. I do need map data so bad. I do remember when I was here previously though, I was told that it was gonna be like a pain in the ass to find. So would I just, you know, riddle me this, answer me this. Does the logic of going to the grace closest to it and then trying to make my way to it make sense? Or is it going to be something that I'm going to, like, you know, encounter by coming at it from, like, this angle? Oh, boy. Well, we could at least look around for it, yeah? Why not? That's the thing about the map in Elden Ring. It's never very straightforward, which is fine. I mean, I'm not, like, that's not me knocking it. But it's not like a map that you can just, you know, reference and be like, oh yeah, go here to get to do that. Oh, that's here. No, it's like it's a suggestion of a map. Getting cold. Why is it? What is up with these temperatures, dog? I don't think this is really where I meant to go. But it's fine. Dragon's armpit. Shouldn't you be sleeping? Everyone's very slowly getting into their bedtime jammies. We're all jammying up. Also, I need to use these runes. Jesus Christ. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Hello? Hello?
Wow.
That took a lot of effort from me. That was very hard. It was harder than anything I've ever done in this game. We could just get HP to a nice even 50. How's that? How's that? You're too obsessed with your device. Man. I can sympathize, and I'm in no position to like tell you anything otherwise, but don't let that device get the better of you. You gotta maintain dominion over the device. You have to be the device's master. So there's apparently a ladder near some burning boats in the Shadow Keep. I think I've done such a thing. And you need to find that ladder and follow that path. Okay. Well, what you've just told me contradicts what my gut has been telling me based on what I was just, you know, intuiting looking around right now, but if I follow this path to its terminus, which it looks like I'm going to, and not find the map, I think this just takes me to, where does this take me again? I mean, this is very much familiar. I've been this way. I mean, there is the other finger area. That is the other finger area. Uh-huh. I remember remarking on this when I first came through here. Well, well, well. if it isn't the fingers in my own arsehole. The verticality of the map is tripping me up right now. It's making me, like, physically dizzy. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find the map this way. Maybe. No, because I was here. Southern Shore map fragment. When going to the foot of the jagged peak, take the southern path to the Grand Altar of Dragon Communion. Go. Hold. I'm gonna have to, like. I'm gonna pull out my phone and take a picture of that chat message. There we go. Before the message disappeared, I had to take a picture of it. Because I don't think I'm accidentally just, like, going in that direction. Southern Fair. When going to the foot of the jagged peak. When going to the foot of the jagged peak. Take the southern path to the Grand Altar of Dragon Communion. Which would be here. Go past, still to the south, to Charo's hidden grave. At the start of the road to the peninsula, you'll find the map fragment. Oh, this one! Oh! Okay. Okay. I was going after this one, but it appears I'm not getting it right now. So let's just go south of the Grand Altar of Dragon Communion, it sounds like. Take the southern path to the Grand Altar of Dragon Communion. Go past, still to the south. Okay. Okay. Well then, easily attainable stream end goal. Thank you very much for the assistance. We can get this map fragment and then get our sweet, sweet honk shoes. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Wait, south would be this way. Or did I misinterpret? Is it like, well, that's a fingy. That's a fingus. All I know is I'm just gonna go as south as I possibly can right now. Charo's hidden grave. Have I been here? The red flowers feel unfamiliar, but maybe I have been here. No, I'm here. I'm here. At the start of the road to the peninsula, you'll find the map fragment. Keep going south. No, this is new. Somehow I did not come this way. Well, look at that. It was right under my dang nose the whole time. Oh my. We're going straight to the map fragment if you don't mind. Cerulean Coast. This is new. This is new to me. Well, look at that. That's not it. That's not the map fragment. Where's the map fragment? Is this way? No. This way. It's just a flower. I thought it was the map. I got tricked. I've been had. They always put the map fragments in the most unassuming places. Who are you, Mr. Freaky Man? Jesus Christ. What is with enemies who immobilize you and eat your fucking head off today? Stop it. I need you to stop. I need you to stop. I need you to stop. Please stop. Stop it. fucking creature. What is it? What is the name of the guy who makes all the silly, crazy stop motion animation stuff? What's wrong with my brain? It's not just that. He made, I mean, like the Nightmare on Elm Street guy. You know? Tim Burton. Thank you. Why couldn't I think of Tim Burton's name? I wanted to call that guy a Tim Burton-ass motherfucker, but I couldn't think of Tim Burton's name. It's allegedly right here. The map is. What do you... It's like right here. But it's down there. Sorry? That's why the directions were in fact important, yeah. Okay. Well, don't mind me, who has paid no attention to the directions. Ah, it's right there. I can see it. I can see it. See? The horse can take a little fall damage. As a treat. As a treat. Give me the map. Map found. Map found.
Hello?
Hello, Melania. Hi. Let's have a look at that map. Oh my god. There's a whole peninsular. Oh my god. That's a whole lot of the map that gets revealed, huh? Oh my word. Jesus Christ. And to think I was just like scooting around most of this finger area. Yes. There is much to do. There is much to do and much to see. Damn, dude. That's quite a chunk of the map there. The dragon on the map. There do be dragons on the map. Look at him flying around. Up here's where I kicked Bale's asshole in. Yep. Wow. Well, there's a big one? Where's the big one? Big one! Well, I mean, I would assume it's where the, yeah, this guy. The dead guy? Uh-huh. That's so fucking crazy. Oh, it's a dragon big enough that you can see it from space! Space! Wow. This looks like a kind of dam type structure. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm in awe. I'm in awe of this place. It would be good to stop playing the game now, because I am tired. Perhaps not the most, boss-wise, not the most, exciting Elden Ring stream, but, you know, you gotta do a little bit of both. You gotta do some exploring, you gotta do some boss fighting, you gotta do some field boss killing. Sometimes you gotta get really fucking upset at some worm-type enemies. Okay. Touch cross. I abandon here my doubt and vacillation. Interesting. What are these? Nectar Blood Burgeon? Burgeon. Mikola just be walking through here abandoning lots of different things. I abandon here my doubt and vacillation. To vacillate means to, like, you know, to indecisively go back and forth between, you know, 2 or more options, I believe. Let me read that nice little flower I just got, and then I believe it's bedtime. A young shoot, heavy with velvety purple nectar, exceedingly rare to find, said to burgeon forth where the nectar-like blood of abandoned Trina pooled. Trina was abandoned? The I don't know how to discuss this with any kind of tact or intelligence, but it was, to me, somewhat apparent that there was like a dual nature to Mikola, much in the same way that Marika and Radigan existed in the same form. So he killed half of himself. Interesting. A captivating vista of brilliant blue flowers intermingled with colossal stone coffins of unknown origin that seemingly drifted to this place. To the east, the jagged peak thrusts upward into the clouds. Okay. A record of crafting techniques left by a disciple who pursued the teachings of the Saint of Sleep. Yet what seemed a gentle sleep at first ripened into velvet. Alright. Very well. A frightening, freaky, and fucked up, somber place to leave the stream. And leave it we shall. Thank you everyone for watching. Chad, for your kind messages and direction. And for reminding me how I got a bunch of splinters in my ass when I was a kid one time. No thank you whatsoever to this fucking guy. Fuck you. Yeah. He's gotta get out of here. We gotta do something about him. And I was meaning to say this at some point prior to right now, but I fear this will potentially be the only stream this week until like the weekend. Chat, it's I have so much to do for work. It's wild, the amount of work I have to do this week, and it's gonna spill over into being at home and doing that work too. Which, you know, I would prefer not to work while I was at home, but I'm gonna do it because it's something I need to get done, so. This will be all for quite a while for me until I see you next time, possibly on Saturday or Sunday, I don't know. But until then, stay frosty. Be good. Take care of yourself. Gengarby needs to be in the appropriate place. Probably Gengarby can be like here. There he goes. It's a good place for him right now. Night, Chad. And night, everyone else. Finally, last thing before we go to bed, I will tell you who we're listening to when we get out of the stream here. Just a short minute and 52 ditty from OL Piano. Yuchibong, sorry. Huh? Sorry, I misread the channel name. This is also in Japanese, so if it's hard to read, then my apologies. But it's OL Pianist Yuchibong with some Scarlet and Violet music, because Scarlet and Violet has been on the brain for me recently. So, please enjoy. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. See ya.